Welcome back. Yep, I got another shirt. Can you give yourselves a hand? Thank you all so much for being here. And I say this every year, I'm not begging y'all to buy tickets next year. So just buy them right from the beginning or something. But sincerely, it was worth the bag. So thank you all so much. Thank you all so much. This year is our largest attendance ever. We were actually sold out. Come on, God is good. We raised the largest amount of money ever through corporate donations. And then finally, this will be our largest scholarship award year ever. So thank you all so much. Thank you all so much. But I want you to meet our honorees and our scholars this year, and I'm gonna ask the honorees to come out first. They're coming now. Come on, give them. I want you to meet these individuals. As I said earlier, we were over in the reception and we said some words about each of these individuals. Each year we honor persons from the community, often suggested by our board members for what they're doing in giving back. Starting on my far left is Miss Hennifer Cole. Hennifer is a career advisor. Several months ago, my daughter was job hunting. She bumped into an organization and she met Hennifer, and she came home so inspired. And she said not only was she inspiring her, she was inspiring hundreds of persons with resume development and interview skills. And I meant she was an inspiration. I checked out their website, had the opportunity to meet her. And those are the kind of people we want to recognize because they're inspiring other persons to dream. Come on, celebrate Miss Hennifer Cole. Several months ago, we had at our church a presentation on human trafficking. And I thought human trafficking was an issue for Florida, California. But I learned in that presentation that this 95 corridor right through Baltimore is one of the most heavily trafficked area where they're grabbing our young people, stealing their dreams, and destroying their lives. And Alicia McDowell and the Araminta Foundation, hope I pronounced it right, they seek to equip churches to impact the lives of these young people and decrease the numbers of human trafficking. Come on, let's celebrate Alicia McDowell. Pastor Anthony Calhoun, our next honoree, had a journey of his own that God brought him through and delivered him from. And rather than ending up on the other side of the river and celebrating himself, he went back across the river and seeks to bring others on that same journey to rid or mitigate the destruction of HIV, AIDS, poverty, low self-esteem, and to show these individuals a different route toward their dreams. Help me celebrate Pastor Anthony Calhoun. And then finally, my buddy here, Steve Mettinger, who was suggested by somebody I encountered. He's a director for the Fellowship of Christian Athletes, who seeks to, even with persons with their gifts and talents in the sports arena, this organization seeks to use that medium to remind people about the love of God and the love of Jesus Christ. He's a faithful worker in that area. He's Steve Mettinger. He's one of our honorees tonight. And I tell you, I'm really getting old because when we got this nomination for Steve Mettinger, the name sounded familiar to me. I knew his dad. I met him when he was 13. He's 38 now, so I can't tell you how old I am. But come on, these are our honorees for 2014. Come on, celebrate them. Make some noise in the house. Thank you all so much. Thank you all so much. I'd mentioned to you that this year will be the largest scholarship year that we've had. It was also the largest number of applications that we got. We got 18 applications, and these 6 individuals rose to the top of the list, and they're coming out now. Brandon Body, Marquise Finley Smith, represented by his mother, Stephanie Smith, Chelsea Hill, Margot Huffman, Anna Ichuku is represented by her parents tonight, and then Catherine Lee Taylor is also here. Come on, these are our Dream Scholars. Just to give you background, because some people are here for the first time, since we sold out, some people haven't been here before. So several years ago, I wrote a song entitled Dream. So I was getting ready to do a concert. A friend of mine suggested, why don't we do educational scholarships, so we'll do more than music. We'll give something a lasting purpose. So that was the first year, 7 years ago, and we gave out, I believe it was $600, $200 scholarships to 3 individuals. So that was 7 years ago, and that was also $62,000 ago, because that's what we've given out up to date. So come on, let's celebrate. And this year we're giving out $11,000 because we're giving an $1,800 scholarship to each of our 6 scholars. Come on. It was always one of my dreams to be able to give out $10,000. We'd hit like 6 or 7. So this year, I was looking at the numbers. We got so much help from different corporations. A number of people here are Dream Circle sponsors. We got people to just commit a small amount. I thought it was a small amount of money, but I guess, it depends on what day you ask me if it was a small amount. So, but they just gave selflessly, and they were Dream Scholars. And then a good friend of mine, his father passed away, and the Combs family, they're listed in the program. Instead of flowers, they asked people to give to the foundation. And so I told my wife, I've already told my wife, you can have my insurance money. We'll pass on the flowers, give the money to a good cause. And we'll just pass on the flowers, because that was it was $4,000 that people have donated in the name of Reginald Combs. So his legacy will now touch persons that he never even met. He never even met, because when Brandon and Margot and Catherine and Anna, when they do these great things, and 20 years from now, when they've made these significant impacts on the world, your small seed, Mr. Combs' small seed, seeded into that. Isn't that a great thing? Come on, doesn't the song say, if I can help somebody as I pass along, then my living will not be in vain. Listen, our scholars were ranked, and one person rose to the top. It's, and I gotta tell you where they're going to school, right? I didn't tell you that. Brandon Body is going to Hood College. Marquise, who's represented by his mother, Stephanie, is at McDaniel College. Chelsea is at York College of Pennsylvania. Margot Huffman is at the University of Maryland, College Park. Anna is on the road. She's at Carnegie Mellon University. And Miss Catherine Lee Taylor is at the Howard Community College. Come on, let's celebrate all of them. And as I said, so our scholars were ranked, and one person rose to the top. They were number one on the list. It's this young lady right here, Margot Huffman, was number one. So for those who are good at math, that wouldn't be me. If you wondered how we got to $11,000, we gave an extra $200 to Margot since she was number one. Is that okay? Come on, let's celebrate them, our Dream Scholars. Thank you all so much. Thank you all so much.